Let's get going. Mom, so we got some fame that we know that's coming in the next few days. So very shortly we'll have enough to do stuff with that. Right now we have about 3,000. We'll have 5,000 soon enough. So we could either start preparing to hit 6,000 fame to get a hero or a hero's skill to 8 of 8. Or we could double evolve another hero, or we could get a hero at 3,000 to 6 of 8. So, there's things. So let's show you what's sort of going on and what we've been doing thus far, so you guys can have a general understanding where we're sitting thus far. So this one right here, to get to 7 of 8, would cost 6,000 to get that going for the Berserk. That just makes sure that my guy gets to proc first, if I go that particular route. Another route would be getting this guy up to 6 of 8, so he does more damage. This is more specifically for Arena or for Lost Battlefield, to really just get him to just straight up start one-shotting people. Like, if this ever gets to 8 of 8, just one-shotting is easy. So, there you go. So, there you go. This, for the person that's asking, there's a stream that's going on right now. Alrighty, so here we go. Alrighty, so we already double evolved all these particular heroes. The next hero that we could possibly want to double evolve would be a Warlock or an Ares. So those are a little something we could possibly do. We could possibly do this. So, yeah, it's something there. Hey there, you saw my tweet. Nice. Yeah, we just started up. So basically right here you got this going on. So with this, I would actually have to consume some of my heroes and drop my might and then raise something else up in its place. Now the heroes that I'd be consuming, let's show you, they'd be down here. If I did that option, I do have to consume these guys. 5-8 sprint. Ouchies, that actually hurts a little bit. Because imagine if you have a 5-5 crest set and then all of a sudden you get that full sprint Ares. That's a little something. This one I wouldn't care about consuming. It's 5-8 deadly strikes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that's unfortunate or fortunate, however you want to see it. So yeah, bronchitis. You're so sick. Sorry, man. All right, so that's an option of getting that doubly evolved. This is the better option since I got like a ridiculous... I thought I had more cards for Ares, but apparently I consumed them or something. I don't remember consuming them, but I must have. Then there's also additional options, like over here getting my War God up to 6 of 8 on our Minotaur Chieftain. But I think I want to go for things that are going to help me first with Lost Battlefield and Guild Wars. Guild Wars is very important these days. So, Guild Wars, the ones that have been helping me, Guild Wars, Dread Drake, Skull Knight, Pumpkin Duke, Vlad Dracula, Ares, Warlock, and Golem have all been my biggest, biggest help for obviously those. I could also get the Berserk up on this, but I don't really feel like that's needed just yet. And I might change that to Scatter someday. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with Golem yet. Also, to doubly evolve Golem would take a lot of effort, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that for a little bit. So, doubly evolving pretty much comes down to Warlock and Ares, one of those two. Probably I'm going for the Warlock. Santa I really don't use for anything except like Arena or Lost Battlefield. I know Santa's cool and all, but I just don't use Santa for that much. So I'm trying to look for things that I really use quite a bit. So, no, I don't have another Golem card to be requiring 60,000 shards to get this Golem going. Golem. What level were your heroes when you beat S&T? They were really low. I was not comparable to other people. On my T video, I had the level of my heroes, their talents, their skills. It's all posted on my T kill. So if you go watch my T kill again, you can actually go look at all the skill levels, talent levels, everything at the time of kill. So hopefully that helps for my T kill. I did it really early, which when you're doing it early, it takes a lot more attempts. All right, so let's take a look. So we were talking about that. We could also do, I don't think I'm going to be doing much more with Harpy Queen. 7-8 is pretty much where I'm going to leave her at because I prefer something else to replace her. if I could get my hands on a Valentina or, Arctica, I would go that route. But yeah, I've been really unlucky with rolling. That's just, I am, What if you roll 48 grooms? That'd be really highly unlikely. I tried rolling about 2,000 gems last night and just got blues and greens. So I tried rolling last night for, to get something, but failed horribly. But that's beyond the point. So let's go back to the fun stuff. The fun stuff is I'm also leveling up some heroes. I also got to make a decision on which heroes I'm going to be feeding the next points to. We already got now our Pumpkin Duke to 10 of 10. 8 of 8. Beautiful, I tell you. I believe I'm going to start putting effort into Warlock and getting him up to 10 of 10, because when he hits really hard. It's not like he's just like scratching you. Man, he's just straight out decking people. You can like kill people. So if we double evolve Warlock and get him to 10 of 10, he's going to hit really hard, especially since we got that War God crest set on him too. He's not just like punching lightly. He's throwing the full swing there, man. So I'm leaning towards our good old Warlock, but I don't know. We'll see. So I just started playing around in Arena again, just futzing around with Arena. I don't know. Who knows? So starting to get back into Arena where I'm just like starting to push myself. I wonder, confidential person, if they're good or not. Let's find out. Challenge! My heroes aren't really that great for Arena, but let's see how they do. So we got our little, basically a sprint set. You can see my team's sprinty. Very sprinty. Hopefully we can get a stun there. And then that Pumpkin Duke proc is usually what saves me here. There you go, that Pumpkin Duke, that little burst of energy there. Pretty much murder stuff. They got a Valentina. And Valentina go dead. Wow. So I don't have a Valentina. I don't have an Arctica. But, I can do some damage, so I've been starting to win and just push my way forward. I started this, I think, yesterday. I started around like 3,000 or something, working my way back up. So I don't know. I'm futzing around with some Arena just for some lulls to see if I can push ahead. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done Arena. I mean, literally, it's been really long because I usually don't do Arena. I just sort of goof around in Arena. So. I'm going to be doing the how-to guide. Unfortunately, I got work in just a few minutes, so I'm going to work. I'm hoping. My schedule of my life has been way too dang busy. I'm trying to get stuff done on my main account, and I can't even get everything done on my main account that I want to get done, which is putting me behind. Ugh. Like, I haven't really got any chance to do Lost Battlefield as much as I really need to be doing, and look, I've not been logging into Lost Realm. So, oh man, I need to do like the basics to get this going. Like, seriously. My main account has been getting not as much love because I just haven't had the time. My guild did do really well. We did really well in, once again, in the Guild Wars, which is, the biggest thing right now. Guild Wars is huge. So make sure that you're doing that. Guild Wars is definitely something that your guild needs to be doing. So we did. I do believe that some people were removed from the guild because they didn't do their full attempts. Interestingly enough. So I'm gonna basically our Guild Wars. Let me show you the last Guild Wars. Guild Wars. There they are. Event Guild Wars. So last night ended. I did okay. I obviously exactly fit where my might is. So knowing that's lower might is higher. So I fit exactly where my might is. So I got 100% of the points that I could. So based upon the people that we were attacking. So there was only like 2 190 accounts to attack, which was like, I'm like, I want higher points, but you need higher people to attack. So yeah. But we did pretty good, so you can see obviously my might, I just fill in right along with might, so that means I got max points. Woohoo! But there was a little bit of a problem that we had. There was some people that did not do their full attempts, because 415 would mean that you didn't do your full attempts. So I believe some people were removed for not doing full attempts, because you got to do all your attempts. You got to do them all. You can't just not. So there's something with that. Who did we go against? We went against Devil's Fist again, Europa, the Asylum, or Asylum, the Bro Code. So we went against them, and we did okay, but we could have done way better. We should have hit 170, but we did not due to some people failing at stuff. So, but people are getting better. There's a strategy that I was basically using to get most of my kills. So hopefully these two different strategies help people. One of the strategies is using just Ghoulam and Dread Drake. The other strategy is using... so I gotta switch around my crest if I'm gonna do it and show you. Fortunately, right now I got Arena crest set on. It's all sprint. So basically, Ghoulam in combination with Dread Drake, I find be really good. Basically, out of my attempts, all but one, I used just Ghoulam and Dread Drake to beat everything. On the final one, the Devil's person, that particular one, I had to use a combination of Cupid, Warlock, and Ares in 3 different corners. So I had Ares on the town hall, and so it was fun. But basically, I just killed the heroes before I made it to the heroes. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try and stream this next Guild Wars to show you guys, because I'm getting more of a feeling for it. And I did purchase a hookup for to use for my phone to go to the capture card, so I can actually play on my phone and record it, because this game is much easier to play on the phone than it is on the computer. I'm gonna just straight out flat out say that it's much easier to play when you're on your phone than it is on the computer with BlueStacks. But you do it on BlueStacks for the ease of use, for it's on the computer. So, but how long have I been playing this game? There's a question out there on that. So I've been playing this game since Thunder God came out. That's when I started playing the game. So that's how long I've been involved in this game, since Thunder God. That was like one of my first legends too. So you rolled a Valentina. Dang, grats, man. Do I play Clash of Clans? No, I don't. A lot of people in my family do, though. So they play Clash of Clans. I play Castle Clash. It's all whatever you likes. So, yep. All right, so that's sort of the thoughts that were going on. We got about 3,000 fame. So that's what we're coming down to. I think either we're going to boost up our Dread Drake skill, or we're going to Warlock double evolve, or we're going to Ares double evolve. I think those are the ones I'm really pushing towards. Of course, Skull Knight could be something interesting, getting in the 6 of 8, or 7 of 8, 8 of 8, but I don't know. How's the wife doing? She's doing really good for being, as far along in the pregnancy as she is, she's doing really good. So the wife's doing great. Someone rolled the Valentina and Lad on the same roll. Grass, man. Grass. That's some good luck, man. I ain't got that kind of luck. Oh, I can roll talents, though. I can roll talents. I don't know why I can't roll heroes. I'm contemplating to have my wife only roll for heroes, because I can't roll a hero for the life of me. It takes 160k gems for me to roll a hero. But my wife, she can do it in 10. I don't understand the logic behind that. Okay, suck. My luck is so horrible with heroes, but my luck is good with talents. I guess it's a toss-up. So, how about that Arctica? God, I would love an Arctica. I would love an Arctica. I don't have an Arctica. I would really love one. Also gotta try and double evolve Candy maybe at some point, because she seems to be fairly useful in Arena from what I'm seeing thus far and using her. The team that I'm using for Arena seems to be fairly simple, fairly straightforward. When I do the Arena, obviously you guys just saw me do the attack there, so you can take a peek there. It's pretty much just Skull Knight, Dread Drake, Pumpkin Duke, Ares, Warlock, and Candy Cane. So yeah, you guys saw that again. It's basically, I'm just going up there, rushing up there, and have my Pumpkin that's 10 to 10 to proc. As soon as Pumpkin Duke procs, it's game over. because he stacks like ridiculously fast. That dude is like on steroids. He's on steroids. Bro, you messed up in your stream title. Probably what to spend my fame on next. Probably. I'm tired, haven't got much sleep, so it's quite likely I screwed up my title. It's quite likely that I would mess it up. What to spend fame on next, probably. Yeah, probably just we'll switch it over to what to spend fame on next. What to spend fame on next instead of my fame. Whatever. It's all tired, sleepy. We ought. From what I can see, I'm going to show you what I see in my title. It probably didn't save right. So I typed it in a few different times. The final time that I typed it in, it looked like this. So that's, nope, you guys can't see it. There you go. The final time it looked like that. So right here, Castle Clash, what to spend fame on next. So apparently it took the wrong stream title from like one that I typed in a few minutes earlier. Oh well, I'll change when we go into post. What would your team be if you rolled Valentina? I don't know if I'd be using Candy Cane. I don't know. I think I might even remove Ares at that point, because you could get protection against Ares with Valentina, and that's awesome. She's immune to his proc. She could just run to the other side, keep my heroes immune, and just let my Pumpkin Duke proc. Once my Pumpkin Duke procs, I don't need Ares. I would actually maybe remove Ares from my team, which is an interesting thing to say, removing Ares from a team when you're like, Arena? No Ares? You could probably do that. You could probably get away with going without Ares. You know, it's a thought. It's a shot. Because once I get my Pumpkin Duke stacks going, it's over. So, but I could throw it in as needed. Still having Ares, you know. But, you know, Valentina. So, hopefully it makes sense. Got some weird logic there. Who knows? Yeah, removing Ares because I would have protection. And basically, the whole entire point is, if I really want to go Arena, I would have to get Skull Knight's Deadly Strikes up. Because if his Deadly Strikes is high enough and this is high enough, Vengeful Sword, he can one-shot the altar with an 8 of 8. He can just go over there and just wham, dead. Simple as that. Just wham, dead. Gone. So, I would need to get that up next then. Alright, I do gotta get rolling though. I just wanted to say hi to you guys and see what's going on. Basically show you guys, you know, what's been happening. Oh, life's been pretty busy for me. Life has been busy. Getting a win, one of 8 times problems the Demon Spawn. Demon Spawn other heroes for us. Do you have any tips for setups? Trying to Wretched Gorge 4. Wretched Gorge 4 is all about using the same kind of setup. I think most guilds for Wretched Gorge 4 use a setup like, do I even have it? Like this, but without the walls. So remove the walls and have a setup like this. And basically, that's what I've seen most guilds do, is use a Zap Tower setup. There's also something else I'm going to start working on. So there's 2 things that I really need to get done quickly. Obviously, we need to level up Warlock, and that's going to take a while. And we also need to level up our greens, because I got Arrow Towers now, and Arrow Towers do love your green heroes being leveled up. So right now, some are at 8, but most are at 7. We do need to get those starting to push forward, which is so sad. Also, getting the 9 would be great too, but we'll see. I got to get those up so we can get the Arrow Towers to hit really, really far to do even better. Because I want, the more points we can get in Guild Wars, the better off we're going to be. So I'm trying to make myself better for Guild Wars, because fame is such a huge thing. The more fame I get, the better off I'm going to do. The better off I'm going to do, the more fame I get. It's just a never-ending circle there. So if I could just, you know, push ahead, that'd be awesome. All right, so Could you imagine boss 3 is the hero, the chieftain? The chieftain is here. That'd be interesting. Anyone had problems with his guild after the new Guild War systems? Are you talking about anyone had problem with their own guilds? A lot of guilds are, making, Guild Wars a big thing because, points. You really have to get those points. And my next video, I'm going to try and do a tips and tricks so I can show you people how to attack. So I can give you a little example. So I think it's 15 minutes before we get another attack. So let's switch around our artifacts and let's find someone that's high might and attack them. So what I use from artifact, I don't need blitz on that. I do need it for life drain. Get you out, put you in. So I put life drain on my cool heroes. And let me show you. Boom. So warlock, you. Okay, that's fine. Ares, we do need something. I think that's fine. Ares with Pumpkin Duke. Not dodge. Usually I think I put Pumpkin Duke, I put over here in Blitz. And let's see. I think that's all we need. So let's put our heroes on the board that we're going to be using. So the Dread Drake, Ares, Skull Knight should go there. Now we're just going here. We're going to look for some bases to attack, and I'll try and show you some of the things that I do to kill peoples. Some of the tricks of the trade for attacking. So let's make sure we got our right crest. I do not like having that crest. So let's, all these crests I got to remove. Got lots of crests to switch around here. So that is just basically keeping us on stun locked. Skull Knight, I do believe I throw just tenacity on him just to keep him really hard to kill. Let's see, Pumpkin Duke, probably a revive I remember having on him. A revive. Nope, or Berserk. No. We're not going for massive super burst damage. We're going for survivability. Here we go. I think I have a lot of times revive. No, I think it's a crest. No, it's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These two are left. Crest, War God. I usually keep War God still on that. So crests, I do tend to remove that off and put this on. So these I use for helping myself. Now sometimes I put a revive on him instead of what's currently on them. So let's go take a look at what we got to attacks for some high might players. Let's look for someone that's high. MXM. Let's view up his base, see if he's got a good one in play. No, it looks like he's doing some arena or something. Let's find someone that's high, but, we can attack. Okay, this person is high, and we can attack. Really high, in fact. And they got stuff in their towers. They got heroes on the ground. So it looks like they still have their set up. So in this kind of instance, you really want to use your heroes that can survive a beating, because these towers are going to hit you really hard. So let's see if we can attack him. Hopefully, let's give it a little whirl, see what happens. Oh, well, they're in battle, huh? So they're logged in still. Let's see. There's got to be someone here. You look like you got enough might. Oh, no. That's going to be something easy to attack. Look for something difficult here. Bad. Well, that's going to be easy to beat. They don't got all the heroes in the board, but this is going to be the same kind of logic. So you see how they got this stuff really far out here? You can abuse that. And you can really abuse this. Like this base for Guild Wars, they should smack them up for doing this. I'm going to show you guys if we can attack it. Oh, we can't attack it. Dang it. I should just check if we can attack things first. Instead of viewing, I should just try attack and back out. So like this. Attack. Nope. They're online. How about this one? Can we attack it? Nope. They're online. Oh. This one. Battles. Come on. We just want to attack someone. Okay. This person's got their thing out. And they got heroes in play. So you can see that the heroes are ready to go for battle. Now, with a base setup like this, and you see the heroes the way that they are, what page was that on? What page was that? Penfold. What? Can we still see them? Can we still see them? Yes. Page 19. Okay, let's switch this up. In this kind of instance, I would actually swap out Pumpkin Duke for Cupid. And I think Cupid has the right talents on. So let's hopefully we go back to that page. Page 19, I think it was. Hopefully I remembered it right. 19. Okay. Let's show you guys sort of what we've been doing. So coming in with a Warlock over here. This over there. And a Cupid up on over here. You could then kill lots of heroes and get that going and just get it started. And then you can get your Dread Drake over here. And what you're trying to do is just kill their heroes. And what you want to do is just get the heroes, you just keep backing out and attacking and backing out. And then just do that until you get like, you want basically their Skull Knight dead. So that's, since they have no zap towers, with no zap towers, you would remove this and you would throw in something like a revive crest set. Since there's no stuns there, you don't have to worry about those. And Cupid, I thought I had a revive on you, and who else? That was Warlock. So let's get our heals back on them. And let's attack that again, page 19. So there's two different ways you can do it. You could either try and do that, or you could try and force out their Golem and Dread Drake. So since we got this one, we can futz around and show you guys a little bit. So here's their Golem, and their Dread Drake is on the same side. So we could try and force out their Golem and Dread Drake. That's one way of doing it. Another, like we said, is just dealing with their zap towers. So let's see if we can get this perfectly aligned. We want it to happen there. I think he should get the heals now, and I think the Warlock should get the damage out there, hopefully. Cupid gets some lovin'. Murder these guys. And let's keep an eye on stuff. So what we're really looking to do is basically kill their heroes from afar. You can see that most of their heroes are dead already. Now we can come in here with a Golem, and Golem should proc and maybe give our guys some little bit of help here. And then Dread Drake you can stun. And right now all you're trying to do is just kill their heroes. And Skull Knight should be able to come on in. Now we're hoping that we didn't screw this up too much. We screwed it up. But they're going to get a shield. Let's see how far we stay along here. Now we're focusing on their one that's good. And 66%. Hopefully my Skull Knight doesn't get stun locked too much. Oh well. So we did screw it up. Woohoo! That's how you don't do it. 85. That would have been a bad thing to get. What you do... If there's two different ways of going. Either you go for a burst damage or you go for stuff like that. So we should have not committed to it, but I wanted to try and push through. It's so much better on the phone for backing out, but I just wanted to show you guys sort of like the way to attack from the corners and sort of get it in. So we know we're on page 19. Let's see if we can find another one to go for. Or actually just somewhere around my own page. Make it easier on me so I don't have to go as far to attack something. We're actually, well, yeah, we want to attack the same base so we can get the same feeling for where to go from. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I got work. Come on, where's someone to attack? It's like almost no one to attack these days. Which is not fun. I want to attack people. There we go. Let's see if this one's attackable. Yeah, they are. It's a clover leaf, though. It looks pretty, but I don't think it's going to be as useful to them. Because Warlock can really abuse the wall lengths. So let's see if we can get this going this time. Basically, we're trying to kill their heroes from afar with just these three. And you can throw on Dread Drake, too, sometimes, just for some lulls. For some extra damage. Throw on Dread Drake. What you're trying to do is kill their heroes. Now, you should back out. You want Skull Knight to die when under the influence of Ares. You can see that he died under the influence of Ares. So that helped us. Now when we come in, their Skull Knight is dead. So we're not caring too much anymore. And then you can just sort of sweep through. So the reason why we messed up last time is because I didn't want to go in, back out a whole bunch of times. Their Skull Knight has to die under the influence of Ares. If the Skull Knight doesn't die under the influence of Ares, it comes back to life. And as you can see there, it didn't come back to life because we modded it. Active shield. So let's go to the next page. And so we're trying to do the same thing. And you can get used to doing this to people. So, oh, this person's only got one. But it's a similar kind of effect. You want to kill their Skull Knight before your heroes go into the base. And I just didn't do that last time because I was being dumb. Because I'm also tired. So, just want to sort of show you guys that. You basically want to kill their Skull Knight before you get in there. If the Skull Knight's dead, you're golden. This one is usually kind of set up where I just try and draw out their either their Skull Knight or their Dread Drake. And since their Dread Drake is over here with this, these three put together I don't care about too much. And I'd usually just draw these three out. So how I'd try and draw them out is I'd get that out, I'd get a Warlock out, and I'd get a Golem, and I'd usually try and pull these out. And pulling these out gives you the advantage as long as you don't pull the Skull Knight. If you pull the Skull Knight, back out. Make sure that you didn't come in too far, because you pull in too far. See how we got the Skull Knight there? You should back out at that point then. You do not want to pull the Skull Knight. So let's try that again. Basically, and if these arrow towers up, it still wouldn't be too bad because these guys would be able to take it. And sometimes with them being all nicely tightly packed together, you can throw in your other hibbos. There we go. We just want to focus on just this. And you can see that all the other heroes are pretty much dead. And then you can come in, and that Skull Knight is fun enough. And then you should just burst right through. With arrow towers, it'd be a similar kind of effect. But usually you'd have Pumpkin Duke instead of Cupid. When you're facing a base like this, Pumpkin Duke is better than Cupid. So, let's see if we can find any other high mites to quick go against. They're online. Where else can we attack? I'll show you guys. Basically, Guild Wars is massive, and you got to get used to attacking high-level bases. So, just go up to the top of the list and try and attack people. Now, unfortunately, most people are not going to be attackable. You're not going to be able to futz around with their base. They're online. And that's going to be what we run into. But you got to basically, you're getting used to doing it. So you got to, and getting used to backing out at the right time. So let's see if we can find at least one more here. What do they got? Oh, they got a base. Okay. Similar kind of setup. If we could pull out that Dread Drake, that'd be awesome. So let's go with... Let's take a look where we are. 9, 9, 8, 7, 6. So let's go for Aries on this side. Let's go for a Warlock on this side. Let's go for Cupid over here. Let's go for Dread Drake over here. And what you're looking for is to kill their heroes. We're looking for the Skull Knight to be dead under the influence of Aries. So we need Skull Knight to die here under the influence of Aries' effect. So you can see we're only at 31. We could have backed out here, but we didn't. We're just still futzing around. But you can see that we're pushing through now. Similar kind of base to that last one we did. Basically, like we said, we just want to make sure that Skull Knight dies and does not resurrect. Simplest thing there. You want to just kill off the Skull Knight. The Skull Knight is what can usually ruin your day. The Skull Knight sucks is basically the gist there. So hopefully that helps some people. Let's see how far we can click through until we... I think we're in the 40s or something. 50s, 49. I think we left off somewhere around here. Nothing there. Nothing there. There. How about this one? No, that's not a base. That's not a base. That's not a Guild Wars base. I'm hoping that some people leave their Guild War bases out so I can futz around with them, but just trying to show people the ways to attack. I'd like to do the Golem Dread Drake trick. I'm trying to find a base that allows you just 2 heroes to get the kill. With just only 2 heroes, you can get a kill, which is beautiful. So hopefully, seeing me attack and what I do. Oh, come on. No one's online, are they? I think at page 19 we were at before. I think we're just going to have to attack random people, which is going to be too easy. Yeah, random people it is. Randoms. Okay, this one looks like they've got some heroes and stuff, but unfortunately not too many heroes in the middle, so gonna have to go next. We need a fair shot. Nope, next. No one. I think everyone went off their Guild Wars base back to. I don't see any Guild War bases. No Guild War bases, huh? Everyone's back to their HBM base setups. Or at least I hope they say they're HBMs and not their Guild Wars, because they would definitely get murdered. This is a Guild War, but no zaps. That would be too easy to kill. I think we ran out of Guild War. Hey, this is Guild War base. They got stuff. Woo! Okay, we found something. Okay, they got a Spirit Mage, a Golem, and a Dread Drake. This is where I want to attack from. Usually you'd want to come in with a Pumpkin Duke and stuff here too, but I think we're just going to go Dread Drake, Warlock, and Cupid. So hopefully that keeps us up through their damage. And we're going to wait to use our hero at the appropriate time. We killed pretty much everything. I think we can come in. We can fully commit now. We can commit to the attack. And there you go. We pretty much killed off their heroes and ran in and had some fun with them. So I usually love abusing a Dread Drake. A Dread Drake is usually something I look for and I attack. So hopefully you guys do the same. We're looking for Guild War bases. Someone that still has their Guild War base. This is a Guild War base, but no zaps or nothing enabled. Nothing enabled. So let's see if we can find another one. Guild name, please. Do a shout out for your guild. PLS. What up to PLS? How you guys doing, PLS? Come check out the guild PLS. Alright, we're not finding any Guild War bases, unfortunately. Most people switched to their HBMs already. Just wanted to show some more attacks on different Guild War base setups. But I think that's not a Guild War base. I think everyone's going to be off. There's some people that we've gotten lucky where, you know, there's some high might players that had their... Hey, here's the Guild War base. I think I've seen this one before. Now, this one, the trick here is, for these zap towers, there's a new trick to doing it and to abusing it, to attacking my own base that I created. Have your Cupid come from down here. Have a Warlock come from this side. Have a Ares come from this side, and kill my heroes off, or kill whoever's heroes off in the center before you get to them, and then come in with your Dread Drake Skull Knight at the appropriate time. So they're not in range of the heroes yet. This is how you abuse my base that I created a while ago. And then come in with the rest of your heroes. And at this point, the hero should be dead or extremely weak. And you should be able to just walk right through them. So if you're fighting my base and you see that, that's how you would deal with it. So that's a way of dealing with the base that I created a while back. So hopefully these tips and hints can help you guys out. This isn't a Guild Wars base, but I think they think it is. Well, let's find out. They got heroes on it. They got doubly evolved heroes. They look like they're tall enough. So see how they got this stuff way in the corners here? I'm going to abuse it. So you can see my Cupid over there, or actually Warlock over there. I should have actually came in with Cupid last, but my bad, my bad. What you're looking to do is kill off their heroes before you even make it in. So let's get our Warlock and Skull Knight over here. We're going to lose some heroes, but we should be able to now start coming on in and killing them. Or you back out at a time. Unfortunately, we can't fight them again. I would want to fight them again, because I dropped my Cupid first, which you shouldn't do. You should drop Cupid last. You're looking to get the first procs from your heroes and then feed the energy again to them again. Sleep. It's a thing I need to try and do at some point. Ooh, this is a somewhat of a base, but not any evolved heroes, so it would not be good. Come on, where's that team? I want to fight them again. I want to fight them again. Where are you? That's why I like finding them on the leaderboard, because you can attack them again and again and again and over again to test it out, to see where you want to drop your heroes and what order, of course. Ghoulam is really great to take arrow damage. So if you see arrow damage coming in, you're going to want to drop Ghoulam sooner to deal with that. I said sooner. Okay, what time do we got? Work. Got that coming up. Come on. Where is that Guild Wars base? We had one, and I screwed it up. It'd been fun to attack it again. Come on. Oh, dang it. I did not mean to actually drop something. I was trying to hit the next button. Next. Oopsie. Fail. Blog.org. Ares or Multonica, depending on what you're doing. Probably Ares is your better choice in the long run to get stuff for Guild Wars and stuff going. Alright, not a Guild Wars. Somewhere, there's got to be another Guild Wars base here somewhere. Either that or we can go back into the might and go to the rankings going the other direction. Let's find stuff in the other direction. Someone's got to be close to my might range with something to attack. Someone, somewhere. Nope. Oh, there's one. Attack. No, they're online. Yeah. Pretty much everyone's always shielded. There we go. So, I want to show someone the two-man attack with just Ghoulam and Dread Drake, but there's particular base setups that are great for Ghoulam and Dread Drake to use in combination. I just don't think we're going to find anyone. Everyone's been we're in the like 169 range now and still not finding anyone that we can attack, but it's fine. Pretty much everyone in the world is shielded. Attack. Nope. So, a great way of testing it out is also with guildmates to have them have their Guild Wars base set up and you attack them. And that's sort of how we do our practicing usually, is we attack each other. We announce our Guild Wars page numbers and then we attack each other. We try not to release the weaknesses in our base defenses to other people. Usually. That's not worth it. It's not a Guild Wars base. So I think everyone is pretty much off. So we're going to maybe show that when a Guild Wars is going on. Maybe go through. Everyone's gone away from their Guild War bases. So it's over. Alright, I got to get going though. But so I just wanted to show you guys sort of, you know, the stratagem that you use for attacking other people for Guild Wars. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Ooh, this is a Guild Wars base. They got some evolved heroes, but I don't see a point in it. We'll attack them just for giggles, but let's go with Dread Drake, Warlock in, then Ares, then that, and then Cupid in just a second over here on this side to give us full energy. And that's coming Skull Knight on the other side and just rock what's left. So that they had some arrow towers and stuff like that. The reason why I dropped my this sooner is because the arrow towers are best dealt with Ghoulam. Ghoulam does not care about arrow towers. Nah. Come on, someone's got to be close to a Guild Wars base. This is have your players in. Yeah. Where's I want to attack that one again. All right, so the gist of it we pretty much got. HBM bases don't count for Guild Wars because they're just too easy to beat. We showed a good chunk. So, oh, they got, well, they don't got blues in their zap towers. This looks like one, but the towers aren't set up. It wouldn't be that difficult to kill. They got a Skull Knight, which is nice. On these where they got like the arrow towers in play, just have it come in with your Ares to clear out most of the garbage. Or not Ares, sorry, Ghoulam. And then when you're ready, come in with your Skull Knight and that. And then when you're ready to silence the heroes and get a shield going, so your heroes don't get silenced, plop in with that, and then you just clear up the rest. And then you're golden. So it's the same effect if they actually had their towers up, where the Ghoulam reduces the damage coming in at you. So that's what Ghoulam is really great for, is reducing damage. So if they got arrow towers, like my base, the way to fight my base is with a Ghoulam to clear out most of the stuff in the front here, and then push through very quickly with some heavy hitters. That's if you can. That's also why I got these bombs here, because you push through, you're going to be pushing through heavy damage, not light damage. So this kind of base my guild mates use. I don't want to show the trick to beating that just yet, because my guild mates use it, so I don't want them. That's going to be a state secret for now. I think they think this is a Guild Wars base, but their heroes aren't powerful enough, so I won't try attacking it. You need something to, you know, to show off the base. If it's good or not, it has to have good heroes in it. Has to have good heroes. Okay, this is they're basically using some kind of setup like that. So let's show off what Warlock does in these kind of scenarios here. So Warlock can actually shoot over a good chunk of walls. Same thing with Ares. And same thing with Cupid. Cupid could enjoy that. And not only that, Dread Drake cares not for stuff. So I'm trying to click on Dread Drake, but failing. So you can see that most of the heroes are looking for Skull Knight to die while under the effects of the Ares. So you can see that Skull Knight did die. I'm probably going to lose a hero or two here, but we'll get the full kill because we killed off all their heroes before we even got into the base, just using Warlock, Ares, and Cupid. Now, if I got my Warlock up and I got my Ares up, would kill them even faster. So hopefully these tips and tricks help you guys. Moses trying to get my attention. Page 146. So page 146. Oh shit. 146. Search. Someone's got their stuff up apparently. So this person's attackable maybe. Page 146. Can someone else need help? Page 146. Page 146. What about 146? Evos. Evos. I gotta find page 146 in Evo. I'm not seeing it. Is that not page 146? Didn't see it. Page 700. Yes, my setup and evolved heroes. So 700. This person has my setup and evolved heroes. Wants me to attack him? Sure. How about attack? Oh, you're online. Also, if I'm going to be attacking my own base is weaker to Pumpkin Duke than Cupid. So page 700. Let me know your name and then log off. What's your names? Is that you? So one of these people on here on page 700's got my stuff. So let's view it up and see which one it is. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. I looked at that one twice. Not that one. Probably looking at this one twice too. Yep. Oopsies. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. And not that one. Let's see if it's this one. It's not that one either. Even versus uneven. Yeah, that happens. All right, I do got to get rolling though. I gotta go to work. So have a good one, guys. Have a good one. See you guys soon. Just want to show you guys a little bit of what I was planning on doing maybe for evolving or getting up some skills, and also how to attack some Guild War bases. All right, you guys have a good one. Have a good one. See you guys soon. See you guys soon. Or actually, let's get in one more arena just for lulz. Oh, but we switched around all our stuff. Dang it. I had to switch it all back. So, all right, gotta get going. Have a good ones, guys. Have a good ones.